Okay, here we go. Pack number 1. As usual, I will not attempt to open the pack the way that it was designed. Got that. We're in. Okay. So, I talked about the way these packs go yesterday, and if I remember correctly, yes, we did it right. Awesome. Okay, card number 1, Scimitar. This card is really solid. Being able to switch over to green power, and if you can see how many classes get to equip it, you have Barbarian, Bard, Fighter, Knight, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, and Warden that can all equip this. So, very, very easy to slot into a lot of decks. 3 cost is not too crazy. Has a great crit range with the 33%. The 5/6 crit roll is always really, really good. This is probably one of the better items in the opening set. Good card. Maplehurst Ranger is one of my favorites. First of all, the art is just adorable with that little fox guy sitting there, and just anytime you have a cheap help you get through your deck a little faster, almost kind of makes your deck a little thinner. You know, for the two costs, you're getting this nice human ranger, and then you're also getting a card to replace it. So I really like this card. I think it's just like one of the easiest 2 drops for any ranger deck, or any deck that needs just more card velocity, needs to see more cards. I think this is an easy include. Ignite Weapon. This card can actually put in a bit of work if you don't pay attention. It kind of looks like less appealing than a weapon at first, basically, because you don't get crit range or anything like that. But for the ability to pump a wizard or pump a shaman or a druid, it's just really efficient. Actually, if you don't pay attention to it on the battlefield, that unit can really get a lot of value. So this card, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it definitely can do a solid work in a pinch. Oh, okay, we got 2 skimmies this pack. Okay, so Scimitar is going to be, just like I said, it's going to be in equipment decks for a long time to come. I think it's just that good. Not a lot of things can resist green, so this is the best way to give something green. Raider, okay. Cute? No. Solid, yes. He is going to be just that 2-drop in Raider decks that just kind of hits the board early, gives your deck a little bit of reach with that green damage. He's one of the more flexible barbarians, I think, in the 2-drop slot. Oh wow, Surge. Okay, cool. I've been hoping for one of these. This card is so cool. Put an additional face down card into your guild hall this turn, draw a card. And you got druids and shamans that can cast it. Very, very cool uncommon. I think Surge is very, very cool. I don't know. If you want to ramp, like I said earlier, if you want to cycle through your deck faster, this is just going to make so many cool plays happen. And I'm very thankful to have pulled one of these, because I've been waiting for this card. It's cool. Journeyman's Craftsman. Okay. So this is like adding into that tradesman deck big time. Anytime you get to add more velocity, any more speed coming out of your cache, that's a plus. He has a solid stat line. I mean, that's a lot of tradesman stat lines. They're going to have that workman, red gems. But more cache abilities are always good. You always want to be able to do more with your cache. So I experiment with the cache sometimes and without it, and I just think more times than not, you end up needing it later in the game. So cards like this, I think, will always have a home in decks that are thinking ahead for the late game. It's probably where he's going to shine the most. Duskbane Wraith. A 4 mana, 3 attack, 3 health, 0 defense. Shadow Strike. At the start of your turn, you may move and deal 1. Okay, so he comes in and just zips something. Wraithbind. You may place it face. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this is the first, spicy undead card I've seen. That's cool. Undead Shadow Strike Wraithbite. No defense, but just a really beefy attack line. Cool rogue. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to say this is a pretty good rogue card. It definitely can do a lot of accumulative damage over turns with that Shadow Strike over and over again. And when it's destroyed, it becomes part of your guild hall. That's really cool. Awesome. All right, well, we're going to sleeve this bad boy up since it's our rare. Ooh, backwards. There we go. So pack 1 is in the books. I like what we pulled. I like it. I'm glad we got a Surge. That's such a cool card. Surge and Dustbane Wraith, definitely 2 very cool cards. Journeyman Craftsman, you know, he's cool. But he's Journeyman Craftsman. These 2 cards are a little spicier. Awesome. Well, good pack number 1. I'll see you for pack number 2.